are under the light.
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks. Into the box now, Darren James, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Now here it comes. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streak.
Digging in, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in
a swing and a drive to center field. Onto the garden netting and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 28 on the season, as the Giants are stink to a 1-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So still nothing. In now, Darren James.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Chris Owings. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fly ball to straightaway left. James has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And we are tied 2-2. Stepping into the box, Hector Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
James is there, and he makes the catch for the out. 8th inning here from San Francisco.
Now batting, the center fielder, Francesco Ramos.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, James. 2 gone.
Cut, hold.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Valdez. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Number 40, Andrew.
So striding in, Darren James. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Giants win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Anthony DeSclafani hangs win number 11 on his line. Saturday night baseball here on the show from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game. David Haynes, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Tomas looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting line. So here now's the pitcher, Shelby Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Shelby Miller.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, James. 2 down. Now at the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Left fielder, Darren.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. So is up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So with one gone and now at the plate, Darren James. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tomas has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Leave one. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Coming to the plate now, Darren James. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 1-0 count. Here it is. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. Lofted in the air out center. Souza is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
James is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
Close one tonight, 2-1. A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny 8. At the plate, Jack Reinheimer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers, and gone.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that.
Striding into the box, Darren James, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Hero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long.
At the plate, Dan So, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Digging in to try it again, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. A called strike over the outside corner. James is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Bonifacio leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. Ramos is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Standing in, Dan So. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Dan So.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, James is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing bat.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Every center fielder dreads this kind of a play, right? The ball's hit right at him and over his head. He turns and runs, leaps for it, but just can't make the play. It ends up coming off the wall, and by the time he can get the ball back in, it was a guaranteed triple.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted down the line in left. Tomas sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run.
Now batting, Darren James. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Here it comes.
Hard 90, hard 90,
Hit back
hard
toward
90.
the mound. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes toward second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tomas makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Alan Henson will have to get loose in a hurry now, as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon.